was outside walking today, and I noticed something that I've never noticed before. So, I don't know if you've ever lived somewhere with a homeowners association, but almost everywhere I've lived, except for maybe one place, and my childhood home, had a homeowners association. But I've never seen one quite like this one. This one is very interesting. So, the local cops kind of got tired of them, and they pick on minorities, if your family is biracial, if your family lives an alternative lifestyle, and if you are alternative at all. But what they didn't expect was that those people would band together, and those people would create their own neighborhood, and those people would be kind to each other. We aren't mean to them, we just are kind to each other. It's all you can really do here. So in order to give you this word, I have to tell you this story. So even though it's not lawful, if you are someone that is disliked for any reason, like you've gone up against what they consider to be the FBI type of authority, you know the type, then you are immediately disliked, but you're already disliked for a reason, I promise. And even though it's sad because a lot of the people in this space just don't really have the best lives, I understand that, and I do have compassion for that, but it's still not right. So here's the gist. So everyone in this association has a big grill and lots of plants on their back porch. But the second that any of us had plants or a grill on our porch, it was then unlawful, which is interesting. But there was a single mom next to me. I'm a preacher. I'm used to people being ugly and me having to be kind in return. I'm used to that. That's okay. I'm used to that. But there was a single mom that lived next to me. Nice woman, kindergarten teacher. She gets a grill. She's excited about it. Very next day comes out new bylaws. No grills, no plants. And everyone starts to take them down, but no one else did. Not if you're in that association. It's very interesting, the company that you keep. If you look around yourself and you befriend racist, what does that make you? If you look around and you befriend people who are horrible to people, then what does that make you? I'm not talking about you in specific. But an old preacher once said that if you show me your 5 closest friends, I'll tell you who you are. That's always been true for me. Is why I keep people close to me that love God, because I never want to be somebody like that. I never want to be hateful or mean. And on my walk today, I noticed something. I don't think about these things anymore, honestly. It's just a thing. It's just how they are. And you just know it. But today I keep hearing this crow cawing away. Well, I can't see him anywhere. So I'm looking in the tree for this bird because he's so adamant. This bird is so adamant. And when I look up, I can't see the bird. But if the bird hadn't have been calling out, I wouldn't have noticed what God was trying to show me. And God kept saying, "Danger, Will Robinson." He's only said that to me one other time. Okay. And it wasn't alarming. And as I look up, there is a branch that is about to fall off of this tree. And I don't mean like a branch. I mean like a branch, like a long, about 15-foot tall branch, hanging straight down on what looks like pine needles. Meanwhile, all the petty things are taken care of. And these big, honking issues are here. But nobody notices because everyone's so busy trying to keep everyone else happy. As I'm sitting here looking out this window in this community top building, outside is the top of an electrical outlet. For no reason. Spare outlet just sitting there. And I look at what real danger looks like, and I look at what created danger looks like. Now, I'm not telling you this story to rag on anybody. I'm telling you this story to tell you how the devil works. The devil wants your attention on everything that feels like it's a big problem. Now, do I think any of those things that they think are a big problem is a big problem? No. I think it's silly and asinine, especially growing up on a farm. You did what you wanted to do, and you knew how to act. And even though it is not a big problem, when they're leaving notes and knocking and banging on doors, that used to be the thing. They don't do that anymore because the law kind of got on them and someone sued them. It was not me, but someone did. It used to be and feel, especially if you had trauma, like, who is banging my door down at 8 o'clock at night? Who's leaving notes on my door? Like, if you've been through trauma, banging down your door is never etiquette for anyone. But banging down your door as if something is wrong will terrify someone who's been in trauma. And I watch so many people get so riled up over the banging on the doors, trying to look in your windows, and sticking things on your door just out of nowhere and changing things on the drop of a dime without ever letting you know. And all of this has merit because the devil will bang your door down, he'll look in your windows, he'll leave notes on your door, but he can't come in. And as spiritual warfare comes at you, you got to understand that the things you're seeing are worldly, even if they don't feel worldly, even if it's what we call a flesh wound, even if it's something like that. The devil has no authority here. Sort of like in The Wizard of Oz, when they go to find the wizard and they find that the wizard is just a man behind a curtain who can do nothing. And the whole time, the power was what they didn't realize it was, and that's your authority in Jesus. So while the world or whatever's going on in your life is bringing up all of these issues, maybe your insurance lapsed, or maybe your water bill's funny, or maybe you got a leak, or I don't know, maybe it's something bigger than that. The devil would love for you to focus on that. Like, he would love that. Focus on that. There's bigger fish to fry. And that don't mean you're in danger. It don't mean there's something around you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the devil wants you to look everywhere but up. The devil wants you to notice everything except for what's right in front of your face. And that's is the devil. It's always the devil. And sometimes we create our own circumstances. I know that. But when it's chaos, when you're confused, that will always be the devil. That will always be the devil operating through someone or in a situation or circumstance. Your only job is to be still and know. To stand your ground and know that the devil may roar around like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour, but it only says like a lion, just like one. But your God is the Lion of Judah, and you don't have to bow down to what the world tells you to worry about. When you use your spiritual eyes, you'll see what the problems really are, and you can focus on the things that matter.